Before 2026 arrives, something ancient and unsettling begins to move. The air feels heavier, the energy feels different, and a centuries-old prophecy begins to echo across time. Nostradamus wrote a mysterious line that historians debated for decades. But today, in the final days of 2025, that line suddenly feels alive. He wrote, "A great storm shall darken the land, but from the storm shall rise a power unbroken." For years, no one knew which land he meant. But now, every sign points to the United States. A place known for power, innovation, freedom, and transformation through chaos. And if the prophecy is true, America is standing right at the doorway of its next great shift. Welcome to Zodiac Sign Revealed, the place where we decode ancient prophecies, hidden energies, and the mysteries shaping the world around us. But before we dive deeper, if your energy connects with this message, show your power, hit that like button right now. Comment "I'm ready for 2026" below, and let's see whose energy rises first. Let's begin. Nostradamus wrote about a tempest over the New World. During his time, the term New World was not commonly used. Yet he wrote it, centuries before the United States would even become what it is today. He described a sudden rise in tension, a confusion in leadership, and a moment where people begin to feel unsure about the direction of the future. This storm he spoke about wasn't always meant to be physical. To him, a storm meant an energetic disturbance. A shift in the collective consciousness. A moment of pressure. A phase where old structures start to shake. And as 2026 approaches, many believe this storm represents global economic pressure, unpredictable political changes, international tensions building silently, and a collective feeling of something big is coming. But Nostradamus was clear about one thing. The storm does not destroy. The storm reveals. It exposes weaknesses so they can be rebuilt stronger. It exposes illusions so truth can rise. It shakes nations, not to break them, but to prepare them. And in the center of this prophecy, he mentions a symbol again and again, the eagle. The eagle in prophecy literature has always represented America, its strength, spirit, and ability to rise from any fall. Nostradamus wrote, "When the storm clouds gather, the eagle shall open its eyes." This line suggests an awakening. A moment where the United States shifts from confusion to clarity, from pressure to purpose, from chaos to new direction. This awakening is not just political. It is spiritual, economic, technological, and collective. In this awakening, new ideas rise. Movements rise. New leaders rise, sometimes from unexpected places. And people begin to reconnect with a sense of identity and strength. Nostradamus described a moment where the nation would feel divided, tired, and unsure. But then he wrote a hopeful twist. "Yet the eagle, though wounded, shall not fall. It shall rise higher than before." This suggests that whatever challenges America faces in the early phase of 2026, the outcome is ultimately growth, not collapse. It is a breakthrough disguised as chaos. As the storm intensifies, Nostradamus wrote of something he called the dark cloud of revelation. This represents a truth coming into the light. Something hidden becoming exposed. Something misunderstood becoming clear. And once this truth emerges, he wrote, "The land shall breathe again." This could symbolize economic recovery. A technological breakthrough that changes everything. Or a powerful shift in global influence. He wrote another mysterious line. "From the west shall rise a dawn brighter than any seen before." The West, in ancient prophecy language, often points toward North America. And more specifically, the United States. This dawn he spoke of represents renewal, rebuilding, resurgence of power, and a new chapter of influence. What makes this prophecy even more fascinating is that Nostradamus rarely wrote positively about world events. But here, his tone changes. He describes a nation that endures the storm and then rises stronger than before. This rise could mean a strengthening economy after pressure, A powerful technological surge. A unifying moment among the people. A global shift where America holds a renewed position of influence. A fresh wave of innovation. Nostradamus believed that the storm is the purification. The rise is the rebirth. As 2026 begins, the prophecy suggests America enters a transition. A period where old cycles break and new destiny unfolds. A moment where confusion gives way to clarity. Where pressure gives way to breakthrough. Where the storm becomes the spark for transformation. He ended this prophecy with one final, powerful line. The land of the eagle shall endure, and from endurance shall come greatness renewed. This means the storm is not the end, it's the beginning. The rise is not small, it's monumental. And America is stepping into a new chapter that reshapes its future. If this prophecy resonated with you, show your energy, hit that like button right now. And comment "I'm ready for the rise" below. Let's see how many of you are stepping into 2026 with awareness, strength, and power.